Welcome back, guys, to Horizon Forbidden West. Well, last episode, after obtaining the ornament within the Daunt's relic room, we finally reached Aaron's last known location to find him still there fighting and protecting an injured vanguardsman, with Aloy's appearance distracting him enough to lead to his injury as we took out the assaulting bristlebacks. After the two had an awkward conversation centering around her prior disappearance, we continued further west and up into the mountains to locate another lens before returning to Chainscrape, forcing Olizandri to reopen the Daunt for business at last. So that's why they were locked up.
Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Vaudis off to Barren Light.
Hey!
I've heard of your adventure.
You have? Well, can I buy a thing? Nor Huntress, Ossaram Explorer. I mean, I may as well just buy both, I'm guessing? I'll just buy, because they're not upgraded compared to the other ones. So that's infiltrator gear. Now, in terms of valuables to sell that can always be sold, as it's been said, you can actually mark to sell it, and it automatically auto-completes to sell the full stack. Yes. 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 Ingots were valuable to sell, were they? Guess that makes sense. Grading mid-level weapons and more. Right, so I made a fair bit of cash. Oh, they definitely improved that system. Super duperly.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
She didn't have a lucky hammer to hammer the people with. This is a fire hunter bow that fires fire arrows and poison. We got a warrior bow, which fires pure pierce. Ah, here we go. Sharp shot bow. We do tend to like that. Wait, is that a crossbow? Cool. Of course I'm buying that first, though. Wait, I can equip all these things in all the weapon slots? I've got 6 weapon slots now? Don't mind if I do.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
The sniping. Sharp shot bows are powerful, highly accurate, long-range weapons. They reduce accuracy when fired while moving, cannot be aimed while sliding. Remember, shoot elemental arrows to detonate cannons of the same elemental type. Fine by me. I just want the long pokey.
What do you mean I'm being loud?
Long pokey good by me. We got fire damage stuff now.
My shop just opened up and I've got a backlog of orders, so...
Trip casters and more. Warrior bows are quick firing short range bows. They deal maximum damage even when not fully drawn, but quickly lose accuracy at longer distances. Oh yeah. Old faithful snipey. Meanwhile, in workbenches, we can get 2 outfits upgraded, but I'm, of course, going to go straight to the sharp shot bow. Thank you very much. It's actually in the first slot because I guess it's the one I draw last time. Braided wire. Yes, please. Thank you. More power. Burrow circulator. More power. Burrow sound shell. I'll get me a weapon core unlocked by the look of it. Mostly everything is braided wire. And scrounger circle. Oh, they're all. Oh, so they're all the same stuff for the green level? No, they're not. Scrounger spark core for the last level of the warrior bow. Fire hunter bow requires braided wire, which I've used all up. So I can do 2 outfit upgrades too if I want to. I don't know if there's any bonus to me just upgrading everything. I guess it gives me flexibility, right? Oh, 2 pouch upgrades too. So I can get the Hunter Arrow River up, which is Advanced Hunter Arrows, Elemental Hunter Arrows, Advanced Elemental Hunter Arrows, and Targeting Hunter Arrows. Okay then. Bomb Satchel. I don't have any bombs. That's problematic. I may as well get the first upgrade for that as well. We're actually going through the shards pretty fast. Still on about a broken hammer. Right, so we need to go up there. That's where Vaudis is.
You look like someone you need a new armor.
I did buy new armor, but I don't have it to level 3, so I'm assuming this armor is better no matter what.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Vaudis. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
That guy's pretty good. And strong. And patient.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first.
I'm sure I'll be able to get back in the Daunt. There's so many, like, exclamations. These are not exclamation marks. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Question marks around that we could possibly visit, but then we know there's other areas that we can't even do because not having the tool. Because that's got to be another tower, right?
Faster if I find a charger to override.
And if it's another tower, that's a big old climb. What's going on with Lockuf?
Olvin can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of him.
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do? Have Arnold throw his crutch at him?
I see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey!
What's important is everyone made it out. No thanks to Olvin.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together, in case he decides to send his goons over. You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Olvin. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
So they still got problems in town. Too bad we can't climb over this wall. I guess if the wall was too easy to climb over, though, it would be a problem. Okay, so how am I making it up here? I mean, in most respects, it has at least a ladder set up for climbing to the second tier, but that doesn't really mean the rest, does it? Oh, I think just straight up in front of it's actually climbable by the look of things. Yep. Guess you gotta get your eye in for what is climbable terrain or not. Phew.
Useful for making dyes.
Some bird's nest we just intruded upon. so interesting as well with the whole frozen wilds making us think more about Hephaestus and all that. But instantly you start Forbidden West and you're like, plants? Plants? And it's kind of made me completely, you know, it tries to make you forget completely about Hephaestus.
Larger watchtower. I don't know what's inside.
And it's Delio. Now, where do I go from here? Like I do want to jump over. Unadvisedly.
Work well on armor.
Well, I don't like these jumps at all. I wasn't supposed to make it to there. I'm supposed to go to here? And to be honest, it was completely fair. Like, the recap at the start didn't include anything Frozen Wilds whatsoever. But then you could almost see that Frozen Wilds was
Okay, almost there.
a teaser for what's to come in this one. So therefore, why would they? Because they're going to cover that here? They just wanted you to know the basics of Aloy's story, after all. She's not jumping of her own accord.
Made it. And there's another one of those devices.
Alright, the lens of midday.
Guess I'll figure. I can almost see the entire valley up here. No wonder the Karja built this watchtower.
But why leave it in such a state of disrepair? They built it, then bogged off. Natural rappel. Also, red raids. Isn't this Karja territory then? I don't even know. Whee! Right, so we may as well go check out this unknown as well while we're here. Wait, that takes us into where now? And then we'll get well on our way. Let's go to the crafting. Oh wait, we can only craft at a crafting bench? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm assuming this isn't a tower then. Unless maybe the thing fell down. So why couldn't I go towards this one? By the look of it, I went to it before. Oh. 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 Hmm. Hmm. What the hell was that? That was my shadow? Oh, okay. This is trying to get me round to this thing? Is that it? No? Well, I need it. Have a green shine sliver.
It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
That's a dead dude. More of it down there. Quite a lot of it in this cage. Uh-oh. Yeah, I get that the oxygen's low. That's why I'm going up. Oh, so these slivers are pretty low down. There's also tons of them. I feel like... Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this cave and come back to this. There's... kind of fort here. This is easier to get once I have something. There must be something that enables me to breathe underwater for longer and not get so near to suffocating myself to death every time I go down. There's a rock barrier. Something happened then. A noise. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna come back into this cave. It's just a bit weird. Yeah, I always feel like a rebreather is the thing that I'm gonna be looking for. Oh god, I haven't just committed die, have I? Thank goodness. I hate underwater in games. This is the sunken cavern Daunt East. Still an unknown settlement, which we went to. And it didn't show up as anything, so why can it show up as stuff now? Wait, people are there now.
Be welcome, Albert.
This is last log. Interesting. Suddenly, people can buy a burrow sandshell here for green shine slivers. Do I want to do that though?
You want to trade? You'll find me here.
Pulse is getting quicker.
Why? Well, there's no quest here despite the fact that it's a camp. Still a place of interest.
Thanks to you, Machine Hunter. I'm happy to be working again.
Ah. Okay, cool. Because, of course, everyone's back to work, so they've retaken over the settlement. See, I'm not sure if things were burned down and wrecked here.
Almost ready to go?
Or if it was already in this state. Do you know what I mean? Right. Onwards then. Let's start from here. Well, there is a question mark literally here, the tower that we saw way earlier. It's climbable.
An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest.
How close do I need to be, though? Somewhere within the marked area on your map. Surely it's there. Oh, there's a quest appeared now over here.
I don't think that's right. I better keep looking.
You don't think this is right? I mean, I'd have to be over there, right? Okay, that picture comes up no matter what. So be taking it from somewhere like here, because this is the bridge.
Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image.
I have to look from the other side of the
Try to line
bridge.
it up around here. Pretty sure I'm close.
I can't really see the mountain so much to line it up. Looks like it's slightly to the right of the bridge. God, this is hard. How close do I want to be? Is it that bit of the mountain or that bit of the mountain? I think it's that bit, right? But is it further on to that way of the mountain? But then that's there. You got to be lined onto this bridge. That would be where that was at. That's that.
That did it.
Oh, I had to get a little bit closer.
Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these Vista Points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wilds.
Well, there we go. A little bit of extra data there. What did I get? Is that a collectible? Indeed it is. Congratulations on reaching the Lodge Zion National Park stop of our Vista Point tour, brought to you by Miriam Technologies and the Coalition for Environmental Reclamation. Ever since their establishment in 1872, national parks like this one have played a vital role in preserving our natural heritage, but many have been threatened by climate change. That's why we created our forested line of wilderness management machines. From ecosystem analysis to seed distribution and fire management, our creations are designed to restore wild landscapes to the very way nature intended them to be. Comments for Ramiro. 5 stops down, 4 more to go. Gieli, I've come a long way for this, so happy to finally take the tour. Sammy, we should make all children come here. They spend so long in holograms now. They should come to these spaces to understand our world properly. Amir, can you fix the sign by the dropper point? We got lost 5 times finding this data corrupted. I'm not sure I can really learn that much more about them with that kind of stuff added in. Interestingly, I can climb to the top of the tower. Is that anything important? Or I assume I can climb to the top of the tower. Because it's got yellow handholds, right? No, it didn't. I imagined that. Okay, quest that's now back at town that there wasn't quest there before. Why are you now existing? Now that I've figured out what this exclamation mark thing is. Question mark. Exclamation is the quest. That's what I gotta go to. Only one way to find out. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be moving on. I'm supposed to be going over there and doing the thing. The quest. Makes you wonder how long we're going to spend in this area alone, you know what I mean? I'm just coming to here. Wait, can I not craft fast travel kits? Huh. Maybe I just have to straight up buy them this time. Maybe they're rarer for a reason. I'll find it in time. There's 2 quests here in town. One of them's confusingly in here. It's in the pub, right? Is that with Petra again? It is.
Seats always
No
open.
one wants to play strike.
Aloy. Back
No?
for more, huh?
Anyone.
Another round here? Heard you've been busy. As for me, I'm gonna need a few more of these before I get back to the forge.
Is there something on your mind?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Yeah, I saw. They won't let anyone up the old trailhead southwest of here.
And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Tolland Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Tolland. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
Only a little bit of that dialogue was different, wasn't it?
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolland Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
That's what's going on.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Tolland making it rougher.
We've already been by them.
Might still be in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Could do if I can find him, that is. It's just down the path. There he is. Ooh, did I just land on that spike?
That's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A stormbird. Nailed it myself with a harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
Nice. Alright, well that's the quest I'm doing then. I have 2 more skill points to spend at this juncture as well. Automatically recover health sooner when in the critical health state, below 25% health. Resist more damage when the critical health state as well we can unlock. Do wonder if I should get like silent strike damage up. Yeah. Let's get silent strike damage up. And concentration boost. I feel those are good talents to take first of all, for obvious reasons. Right, so we need to go to there, of which our nearest campfire is there. It's another quest, but it'll probably take me in a different direction, so we'll leave that for now and focus on the one objective. Using the fast travel that we can use. It's too bad I can't like fast travel to that. Only between campfires, right? That away. I take it there's no quick way for me to climb back up there. It's interesting how I kind of like bumbled across all these places beforehand. Well, it's not that interesting.